Hi, today we'll use a very cool repo named Live Portrait to animate any of your images and faces. Look, for example, on this Mona Lisa, and on the left side I'm changing the driving video and it impacts the face of the Mona Lisa. It can also be done on animals. Look, for example, on this cat, how it moves his face and imitates another driving video. So this is the original result. You can see on the left side the driving video and on the right side the result. This is part of my playlist. You can click here to see more cool Python stuff. As always, we will start with the installation. Okay, so we will start with the installation. As you can see here, I have an install file named install instructions.txt, and it collects all the process of the installation, downloading all the weight, and then running the inference process with demo examples. I will also leave a subfolder named my examples that contain two images. As you can see here, two images that we will use those images for the examples. But let's back to our installation guide. First of all, let's open an Anaconda prompt. So we will write Anaconda prompt, and as you can see here, now we have a command prompt that we will use it for our further installation. So we have to choose our favorite folder for cloning the repo. So I prefer to run it under my cool stuff, and here, as you can see, we have to git clone this command, the live portrait repository. So let's run the command. It's downloading all the file, and then if we write cd live portrait, all the files are here. Great. Now we have to generate and create a new Conda environment. So let's type conda create -n, so the name, let's name it live portrait, and it will be based on Python equals 3.10. Let's run it. Finish. Now let's activate this new environment, conda activate, and the name is live portrait. Okay, live por. Enter, and now as you can see, our current conda environment is live por. Great. Now we should install a PyTorch. And if we go back to our instruction file, as you can see, first of all, we have to find our CUDA version, since the PyTorch installation command is based on the CUDA version. So if we go back here and type nvcc --version, you can see that my version is 12.1. And if you have a previous version, like based on 11.x, like 11.7, 11.8, you have to choose your relevant PyTorch version. So basically we would like to install the 2.3.0 version. We can go to the Torch website, PyTorch. So this is the PyTorch website, and if we go, as you can see, the current version is 2.5, and if we go to here, install previous versions, you can see what is the command for each of those previous versions. If you would like to see the 2.3.0, this is the one. You can see that if you have a CUDA 11.8, this is the command for that. And if you have CUDA 12.1, this is the command for that. And if you don't have any GPU card, this is the command for that as well. So let's go back to our instruction file. Since I have 12.1, I will copy this command and I will run it and run it here. Great, we finished installation of PyTorch. Let's go back to our installation guide, and as you see next, we have to continue to install more and more Python requirements. So we will run this command pip install -r requirements.txt. So let's clear and let's copy the command. I believe it will take about 2 or 3 minutes, so I will cut the recording and we will go back after the finish of this installation part. Great, we finished the installation of the rest of the Python repo relevant for this live portrait, and the next is downloading all the weights. And in order to do that, we have two alternatives. One is to download it from Hugging Face, and the second option is then download it manually from this website. Let's download all the relevant weights from Hugging Face in one command. So in order to do that, we have to install the Hugging Face CLI that give us the ability to run it from our command prompt. So first of all, we will pip install the Hugging Face CLI. So let's go back here, clear, and copy this command: pip install -u Hugging Face hub CLI. So let's wait a few more seconds. It should be a very short installation. Great, we finished that. And next we have to run this command, and this command will download all the relevant weights from Hugging Face to please notice, to a local directory named pre-trained weights. So this will be the place where all the weights will be stored. So let's copy the command and let's run it. So as you can see, it's download parallelly several files, and I believe it will be about between 5 to 10 minutes. So let's wait a few more minutes until the process will be ended. And we will stop the recording and we will be back by the end of the process. So we finish the installation, finished downloading all the weights, and I also copy, if we click here, there, I also copy another subfolder named My Examples. Let's watch this subfolder. This My Examples contain both two images that we'll use during our tutorial. As I mentioned earlier, I will leave these two images along with this instruction file as part of the link from the video description. So let's go back here, and now we are ready to test our first run. So here it is, run the inference. So now we are ready to test the first demo out of the box. So this is the command for that, but first of all, let's see those images, those test images. So let's go back here to our live portrait folder, and as you can see there is an assets here, S9. What is S9? This is S9, the Mona Lisa image. And let's see what is the driving video. And the driving video is this one, this man. As you can see, this man is moving his eyes and open his mouth. And let's see the result when we are using the live portrait using these examples. So we will go back here and copy this command. Python inference -s asset, this would be our image, and -d, this would be our driving video. Let's go back here, clear, and let's run it. And as you can see, our animated video has 78 frames, so it's create animations based on those frames. The result will be under this subfolder animations, and as you can see, generate two results. One is a video, a single video with the final result, and the second one called concat. It basically concatenate the two videos. So let's back to the result. Let's go to live portrait and animations. First of all, let's see the result. Very nice. And also the second video. The second video, you can see both videos and our image. Very cool result. Let's continue to the next example. The next example will be based on our images, so you can add your own image, and we will take this image, Eran image, the person image, and we will take this driving video. So let's go back and see those two source file. So as for example, this is the Eran image, and the second one was part of the assets, and the second one should be D12 MP4, this one. Okay, very cool video. Once again, let's run it. It's clear, and let's run it. We have 183 frames. So it's create the animation. It's a longer animation. Let's wait a few more seconds. It's a very quick result. Great. Once again, we have two results. One is our, let's call it our master result, and the second one when we are merging both videos. So it will be on the animations subfolder. So let's go to the animations subfolder, love portrait, animations, here it is, and this is the result, the main result. Crazy result, and let's run it together, both videos, so we can compare. As you can see, these are the two results. You can compare it. Very nice. Great. So let's continue to the next step, and the next step will be running this ability on animals, not only on human face, but let's run it on animals as well. So let's close this one, and in order to do that, here's the animal section. We have to install more requirements. First of all, let's go to this subfolder. It's source, utils, dependencies, expose, models. As you can see, this is the full path. So let's go back here and let's copy the command, and now we are on the OPS subfolder. And then let's run this installation command, python setup.py build install. Once again, we have to wait a few minutes until it will finish the full installation, and then we continue. So we will stop the recording now, and we will continue in a few seconds. So during the installation, you will see some warning messages. You can ignore it, and after you install this command, we have to go back to our main folder, to our working folder. So as you can see, we are going back all the subfolder once again to our live portrait. And next we are ready to run the first inference. So as you can see, now it's Python inference animals, and we will try this image, which is a cat image, with this driving video. Let's look at this image and driving video, S39 and D19. So let's go back to here, assets, examples. So we are looking for F39. So this is F39, cute image of a cat. And let's see this driving D19, and look for D19 MP4, this one. Great, so we are going to teach the cat to do those face impressions. So let's copy the command. This is the command. And let's run it. So now we are expecting to see the cat doing those face impressions. As you can see, now it generates the animation. So once again, it's generate two video files, one with the final cat with the animation, and the second one comparing the face and the cat in one video. So let's go to the animation subfolder, and let's run the result. So this is the cat with the animation. Very nice result. And then let's run this video, both the face and the face of the person and the cat. Very cool. Great. Let's see another example. Look at this example, how the dog moves his eyes and mouth and face, and this is the original video. On the left side is the driving video, and on the middle side is the original image. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as well. See you on my next videos. Bye bye.